What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MLG Summer Invite. What is the chat doing? What are they doing, Nick?
They're raising their floppers.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
It means to raise your floppers.
Someone's saying I need a new shirt. You need a new shirt. Jeez. I don't like my shirt. Alright, those guys are crazy. Hopefully they're enjoying the games. I'm enjoying the games. Currently about to jump into the last game of the evening. It's going to be Huck versus Phog. Should we just meander on into Neoplanet S?
Let's meander. Meander means you slowly go in. You just kind of go through the... Oh, no, don't meander.
No!
The shark's there. No, don't meander. Wait, we have to get right in the game.
Dude, that's...
We're
we
going to
need to
meander.
stop. See, like, I'm going to be watching when I'm an old man. And that's the thing that's going to kill me. I'm going to get a heart attack when that happens.
Yeah. Well, you can't meander when a shark's coming at you.
You're absolutely right, which is why I don't want a shark to come at me, because I want to be able to meander.
Okay. I was just thinking you just don't meander. You go through life without meandering.
No. That a life gone through without meandering is not a life lived.
To its fullest extent.
Axel Toss 2013.
But what about a life without a shark attack is not a life lived fully?
Really? What's your? Why? I don't understand. Where does that come from? What's your source?
My source is myself.
Have you ever been attacked by a shark?
No. But I've not. I mean,
what's your scariest
I've
deep
got at
sea
least
experience?
200 more years of life ahead of me. So.
Have you ever had any scary deep sea experiences?
No.
No. What are you most afraid of in the world?
I don't know.
Like typically, like some answer choices are like deep space, right?
No.
That's like terrifying. Or deep inside the earth. Who knows what's down there?
No.
And then like others say in the deep ocean. Like imagine you're like for some reason you're just stranded in the middle of the ocean. All you have is a log to hold on to that's keeping you afloat, and there's nothing but blue around you and water. And you look down and you see massive sea creatures swimming underneath you.
Then
Tell me that's not terrifying.
it could be terrifying. I have to be in the moment, honestly, and then like it's not. I can't predict what's terrifying to those extremes because I'm not in those extremes.
Okay. Well, we'll set it up. A new MLG show.
All right.
Going to the extreme with Axlab. We're
I'm
going to send
down with
Axlab to these most terrifying locations on the planet.
It'll be like Fear Factor X 100.
Yes, and we're going to see what happens.
I'm down with that.
You're not going to know about it though.
I don't know if you had the budget for that.
You're going to forget about this conversation.
Okay.
And we're just going to randomly do it. You're going to be kicked out. You're going to have no idea what's happening.
You're going to pull up one of those like pens they have in Men in Black.
Those don't actually exist. I'm actually being serious, Nick.
They don't exist?
No.
Wait, I thought Men in Black was
You're not supposed to tell. We're not supposed to say.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Anyways, on this game.
Anyway.
Huck with the fast expansion Nexus first, Forge Gateway. Phog going with a standard opening, spawning pool followed by a hatchery. Sitting a drone out for a third hatchery. Come on, drone, you can do it. This drone dreams.
Is there a probe up there?
No.
Ah.
Huck didn't scout yet, I don't think. Unless I lied.
Did he gateway?
Did Huck scout? He did scout.
Yeah, he did.
Or no, he didn't. I lied. This is his first scout right now. This is Huck's vision. His vision is non-existent right now. You know, Huck does this a lot. This is like his signature move in PvPs. It's never scouting in PvP. He's like, what difference does it make? I'm gonna do the same build no matter what, right? So, he has that plan. He executes it. Oh, this is. You know what? This is just mean. You don't scout.
Not. It's strategy.
Yeah, no, it's smart because if you don't scout, then you're not even thinking about a cannon rush, right? There's no probe that you ever saw. Is he gonna do it? I think he's thinking about it.
I think he absolutely is.
He's not. It's game 3 though.
Oh.
Oh, the Overlord.
Go to the Overlord vision.
It saw it. The probe sees the Overlord. Overlord sees the probe.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that's how.
Okay, good to know.
You know what? I might have gone for it, and that's what separates Huck from me. Huck always knows when to do those risky moves. He has a sense for it, you know. Like, how often have you seen Huck do like a forget and fail, right? Like, or a cannon rush and fail.
Yeah.
It's because he knows his opponents and he knows when that type of technique will work.
And just scaring his opponent is nice. Get him to freak out a little bit.
And he knows there's 3 bases, so that's good. And he delayed his scout, so he has more resources than he would in a normal game. Of course, didn't delay the Zerg expansion out to start, so. Let's see how those things are going. Phog, still no gas, which is very normal. The 2 most standard ways for Zerg to get gas from a 3-hatch opening are 2 extractors at 40 supply, or 3 extractors at 50 supply. We'll see if Phog goes for one of those 2 standard openings, or if he tries something a little bit different. Overlord is actually in danger. Overlord! No!
He's gonna die.
Oh, Soccer off the circle around, but yeah, I think he... Oh, but the Zerglings, they could save him.
Oh, no, there's much more.
But all I have to do is buy time for it over to... Look at that. Stalker's trying to get it. They're trying to save their buddy.
Wow.
Are they going to do it?
No.
Melissa Cord needs to give Stalker vision. Oh, no. He's gone. You know what? They scratched the shields, though. They scratched the shields on the Stalker. I don't know if that counts for anything. Does it count for anything?
Scratching the shields of the Stalker? No.
No?
No, it does not.
So they just wasted some of their lives for no reason then.
Yes. They were trying to keep the Overlord alive, so it was a calculated investment, but it didn't work out.
Those are
Sometimes
brave
when you invest, you make a risk, it does not pay off sometimes, and that's what happened there. 14 lings in production. Huck has 2 gateways coming up behind this.
This is a lot of 20. How many drones? He's cutting 43. Okay, so he's... But I mean, this is just not a real attack by Huck, obviously.
What tech does he have going behind this? Anything?
I mean, he's got 3 gates and he's got... Oh, wait, I lied. It's 5 gates. Sorry, I was not paying. This is a 5-gate attack, so actually it's very good that Phog was reacting as strong as he was.
Yeah.
I don't know how
The Zealot's already getting
into
this third base already. Queen.
And the Overlord saw the gateways, by the way, so that's why Phog did this reaction. It was a reaction to what his Overlord scouted.
These lings don't have speed, man.
They don't need it. They got a great...
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been obviously better, but...
Oh, yeah.
They're still going to take this out. And you know what? Losing the first 5 units on a build like this is huge. Huck has to abandon it. The build's done. Like, he can't... He's not going to kill a third now. So, I don't know. He's take a third now of his own? This is a rough situation for Huck. Warping in Sentry as well. He really wants to defend a pylon. Yeah, I think, you know, you can see he's transitioning out. He's resumed some probe production. He's getting to robotics facility. So, he is transitioning out, but he wants to try to force Phog to not make drones. He wants to keep some pressure on. He does not have a recall, so he's got to be careful. Of course, there's no roach speed, so he can run away from roaches, but speedings could potentially be a problem if they can trap his army. And Phog's killing this rocks, very smart move, taking those out.
Of course, ability to increase surface area.
Great against force fields.
And, yep, so it makes it harder for Huck to make sure he can keep all of his units alive.
You know, Huck really hates Overlords.
It's not a hate thing. It's more like an Ender's Game.
Oh,
right?
it could
When
be a
you're-
respect.
Well,
Like he respects them enough that he knows he has to kill them.
yeah.
He respects how important they are to the Zerg.
We can go with that. Oh, trying to trap some lings.
Oh, one gets away. That Zerging has got to be freaking out. If you go with a group of like 10, I think originally was down to here.
All his friends are gone.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He's going to find some new friends. Let's see. He's going to find some new friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's a new group.
All right,
This
so,
group has some big guys in it,
so
too.
what happens from here? Is Huck going to try to do a 2-base immortal thing?
I believe so.
Okay.
There's no more. Well, it's going to be Immortal and Colossi. There's no more probes in production. Let's see how many. Yeah, with 50 probes and stopping, that's a solid 2-base attack. I think he might fake a third, but he's probably going to wait for 2 Colossi and then go out and attack. Oh, wait, that's another probe. He's just doing intermittent probe production. Okay, never mind. There is a lot of people like to do a 2 Mortal, 2 Colossi attack, but with given how the game opened, Phog would be easily maxed by the time, you know, Huck would have that. So, I guess he's going to play defensively. And if Phog stays in this Roach Hydra, with Huck's force field control, he does have no sentries. He could decimate Roach Hydra armies with, you know, the Colossi and the force field combination.
Such a cool play. Like, a lot of Protosses are doing this, just like staying in the middle of all these builds and just keeping their opponent guessing.
2 gateways, no probes.
I
think he's going to build a Nexus as soon as the Zerg scouts it, and it's going to be... he's hoping... This is good! Now Phog is going to assume it's at third base. He sees the probe there. He assumes it's about to build a Nexus.
And he doesn't mind losing that probe.
Yeah.
But now, 8 Roaches in production, 6 Overlords. Does Phog have the composition to deal with this Sentry Stalker Immortal Colossus army?
I think Huck's got to be careful. He wants to wait for the range.
Force
in a
shields have to be
second.
perfect. Can they be?
Oh, he let too many in. Well,
Did he?
maybe not. He's going to start losing some sentries here.
I like those force shields, I think. Yeah, it's keeping the roaches away. Immortals are in the front, so they're doing the damage.
But he's losing,
But is it enough? The surface
losing
area
his
is great.
sentries.
Yeah.
I think this... I don't...
Oh, those are good force shields. The Colossus is making the difference, and look at this, warping in a bunch of stalkers right on top of those lings.
Wow. Huck made that work. That was a very tough fight. He didn't have Colossi range yet. He only had the 1 Colossi. He is running very low on force fields. He had to use like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Whereas ideally, if he had more units, maybe he could have used 6 or 7. But the supply gap is very small. And for Roach Hydra, you really want to be very far ahead of an opponent who's on Sentry, Immortal, Colossi. In fact, this Zerg army is not looking that scary. That's not a lot of Zerg.
I'm telling you, like, the thing is, Huck is just waiting for more force fields. There's some more good ones. Gotta make sure not to be in open space, though. Up that ramp is perfect.
If he gets up the ramp, does he have a time warp available?
He does. He absolutely
yes,
does.
He does.
He's gonna keep retreating. He might be saving Mothership Core, but no, the Mothership Core goes down.
I think there's no way the Zerg can get up the ramp. Or no, get most of these up the ramp.
Oh, trying to keep the Colossus alive. Immortals are still alive, too. I bet those guys have a lot of kills.
Yeah, they did definitely. There's one with 10 there, another one with 14.
15. Wow, can Phog hold this up? Huck doing a great job at losing a lot of sentries, losing a lot of those expensive units. And again, he's on 2 bases. Just now adding on a 3rd Nexus, but more Stalkers coming in to reinforce. Plenty of minerals in the bank, and there's
Phog's
the GG. Phog running out of stuff.
You know, I thought Phog had the advantage, but he was on, remember we said he was on 43 drones?
Yes.
When he was building that to defend the 5 gates. So
yes.
43 drones isn't really, you can't take him out to 3rd base. Even though he didn't lose at 3rd base, his work count was so low. He could never really build that max, Roach Hydra force to overrun Huck.
Yeah. Now, Huck did a great job keeping Phog guessing.
And he preserved his Zealot Sentry force.
Yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
Keeping your expensive units alive throughout is very important. The Sentry is probably the most important in that situation. Being able to have those force fields is huge. But there we have it. That's 8 players qualified for next weekend, the round of 8. So let's go ahead and show that bracket. Got Minigun Hendrilisk in the top right.
So all 4 of these matches you see coming up are going to be on Saturday.
Yes, next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Be there, be square. Oh, look at this. It's already set up.
Wow, Lennox is quick.
First up, we're going to have he's really fast. Lennox is the guy who gets the VODs on YouTube as well.
He does everything.
Literally, if I went to YouTube right now, youtube.com/officialmlgsec2, the VODs would be there. Like, he just told me that all the games are up there already. Literally, that game we just saw is already on YouTube. 1080p, youtube.com/officialmlgsec2. In Linux, we trust. If you missed yesterday's matches too, those are on YouTube.
Or yesterday's Rules of Engagement.
Yes, absolutely. All on YouTube, youtube.com/officialmlgsec2. Check it out. And catch us live next week, next Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
We're not done yet, though.
We're not. Why not?
There is an interview coming up after this, right?
Oh, there is?
I think with either Puck Rock.
Which one? Is it Phog?
Phog. Sorry, not Puck Rock. Phog.
I had a chance to talk to Phog, so guys, stay tuned. I think afterwards we're gonna have Rules of Engagement.
That's right. Interview, then Rules of Engagement coming up next.
So guys, we still got lots of content coming your way, and I think we have rebroadcast plans even after that. So if you're looking for StarCraft 2, just stay tuned to this channel right now, or check out the VODs, youtube.com/officialmlgsec2. That's gonna do it for us with the live coverage of the tournament. This has been Axel Toss and Axelab. Enjoy this interview with Phog and the following Rules of Engagement. We'll see you next weekend.